Hey y'all, good afternoon. How is everybody doing? Hey Tropical Punch Kool-Aid. Hey D Club, how you doing? Hey OG Beauty. How y'all doing today? I hope you guys have enjoyed your Monday. For those of you that were off today, uh I hope you had fun. Hey Marvelous, how you doing? So Chad, I wanted to pop on and talk about some of this tea I just heard, right? So, and you guys, please hit the like button. I don't see anybody in here that can drop my title for me. But anyway, uh, Tropical Punch, would you mind typing out the title of my video and dropping it down in the chat so I won't forget it? Thank you, baby. But anyway, child, what is going on? What is going on? Hey, Journey. It is a lot going on. Hey, Kwani. I am Kwani, girl. I'm getting ready to, cause Kwani, I'm confused, girl. I'm confused. But Kwani, I'm gonna need you to help me out on this, right? Now, I want you to tell me if you're thinking like I'm thinking, right? Hey, word me, how you doing? Okay, y'all. So the first thing I want to talk about, I believe my title says uh cruise something about the CruiseGate continues or something like that. But anyway, the way I say that, the reason why I say that is because I don't know all of the facts. Maybe you guys can help me out, correct me if I'm wrong, right? So from what I was listening to Jay Wilson over there a few minutes ago, right? And so on Jay Wilson, they were talking about this lady that was on the cruise, right? And she said, "Hey, LSA boss, hey Tanya McNeil." So she was sitting there. I had heard of this lady last week, um, and even before the cruise was over, she dropped down under one of my videos, and said she was doing content on the cruise, and I remembered the name, right? And I'm thinking, oh, okay, I never heard of her before. I did not know that this lady was not from this sector. I thought that she was just, yes, Kwani, right, right, right. But let me tell you, Kwani, let me tell you, girl, let me tell you. So, like I said, Kwani, she dropped down in my chat, and so she wrote in my chat or under my comment section or something like that. Um, hey Kim, that she was Kim, do me a favor. Will you type out the title of my video and drop it in the chat so I can highlight it so I won't forget. So anyway, because y'all know when I start talking, honey, I just be going right. Y'all hit the like button, okay? If you wanna drop me a tip in my tip jar, y'all could hit the super chat button. It's greatly appreciated. You guys could hit me up drop me a tip in the Cash App tip jar. It's $ OracleSpeaks, capital O, capital S. I appreciate you, child. And Kim, if you can put my cash app in the chat too, right? So anyway, because y'all know I don't have no moderators, right? I be needing help, y'all. I be needing help, right? So anyway, so I'm listening to Jay Wilson. Like I said, I remember the girl's name. But now I don't know nothing about. I figured she was a part of the beef sector, but maybe she was a small content creator. And you guys know that I don't, get around to looking at a whole lot of people, especially people that I don't recognize their name, right? And there are some new content creators in the beef sector. Hey, Hypnotic Touch, that I am familiar with, like some of the freshman class from over at the spaceship, and I'm familiar with them because they had a big blowout, with the spaceship over there, right? So, but this person, I figured she was just a smaller content creator over here because hey, Angie, see, there are a lot of new people over here, right? So, anyway, she drops down in my chat and she says that she's doing vlogs as well. I think she maybe I put it under one of my comments of one of the CruiseGate videos, right? And this is why the cruise is still going on, right? So I'm like, okay, I didn't I didn't think about, I didn't call it clout chasing because I figured she was a B sector content creator, right? So, honey, let me tell you. So I was listening to Jay Wilson today, and Jay Wilson was talking about MU. Now, y'all know I really don't talk about MU because I number one, I can't talk about everybody, and number two, I don't see what the fascination with her is because she played victim all the time, all this and all that. And thank you, Tropical Punch, and thank you, Journey. Thanks both of y'all. And so, like, I really don't. deal with whatever she got going on with her man and all this and all that. And I just don't, find it interesting, right? So I really don't talk about the child, right? And so anyway, but today, honey, so they was talking about the girl that I said dropped down in my chat. She letting everybody know in the chat that she was doing CruiseGate videos and all of this and all of that, right? So they get to talking about the chick and they saying MU is gone. Where is MU and all of this and all that? And come to find out, the lady, from what I understand, the chick that's doing the vlogs is not really from this sector. They said she's trying to get into the sector. And then, hey, Desiree, and then they said that she was, clout chasing, which I do believe she is clout chasing now. Because, like I said, had I knew she wasn't from the sector, I would have deleted her comments by her saying that, why would you be doing B sector content, which is CruiseGate, which is what was going on, with Tremucation, and Juicycation, right? And then we know the whole thing with Sean Bradley. Why are you trying to do content on that if you really don't know anything about the people in this sector, right? So the only reason why you could be doing that is because what you're trying to get into the sector. They say she's trying to get into the sector. They say she clout chasing, right? Thanks for the super sticker, Desiree. Thank you, baby. I really appreciate that. And so why else would you be doing that? If you're not, already in the sector, how would you know anything about them? Well, honey, let me tell you. Kind of find out this. And they also said, that I seen a video. I don't know if it was Ladies Knickers video, and I didn't listen to the video, but the title of the video was something like "Where's MU" or something like that, right? So Jay Wilson them is talking about why MU, pretty much done. I think she put her channel maybe put her videos incognito or something like that. I don't think she's lost her channel or anything like that, but I think she just made her channel incognito. Because thank you, Kim. When you make the sector, when you make your channel incognito, you can't see you can't see the channel at all. The videos are not popping up or anything, right? So we'll come to find out while I'm listening to Jay Wilson panel that this woman doing B sector content and MU have a history, right? Now I also heard them talking about Tracy, and they said that she was on the cruise ship. I think Jay Wilson said he took a picture with her, and I heard her talking about Jay Wilson about how good he smelled and all this and all that, right? So they're talking about her now. When the lady originally dropped, y'all stick with me on this, right? The lady, when she originally dropped down in my chat, I didn't go to her channel to see what kind of content that she was having, because I pretty much I just want to go just do my own thing because I'm doing commentary, right? So, but today while they were talking about her, I went over there and I saw for myself. I saw those videos that she was mentioning, but I also saw, what else did I see? Did I see something with MU's name in the title or something like that, right? And so thank you, Journey. MU's name in the title or something like that, right? So I go back to Jay Wilson. I clicked on the video, and so up pops the chick. And so when she fell down in the chat, people kept saying, hit the link, hit the link. I think Shelly was up there already. And of course, Jay Wilson's up there. I don't know if somebody else was up there. But anyway, the chick hit the link, right? And child, let me tell you something. I had looked at, oh, I know what it was. I looked at one of those videos over there, and I don't know if MU's name was in the title or not, but it was a video of her in the pool with her husband, right? And so I was like, wow, you know what I mean? Like Jay Wilson said, interesting, right? So okay, I clicked off, went back over there. By the time I went back over there, they said she was in the chat, like I said before, and they kept telling her hit the link, right? And so she hit the link. Child, she got up there hitting the link. She started talking real crazy and real greasy about the B sector. I'm thinking, girl, oh child, right? Do you know who you messing with? But anyway, like if you don't see, here's the thing. This new group of some of the new group of people that we got over here, they like to venture off into other sectors, right? And so because they like to venture off into other sectors, it's had a couple of people from other sectors thinking that they can, successfully assimilate themselves into the beef sector. But when they get to the beef sector, either they fool with you or they don't. Right now, we know that MU, uh, they like to fool with MU over here. They like to fool with a couple of people over here that's from different sectors. Like me, I call myself a nomad, because I was told that I am not a part of the beef sector. But even though I have history over here, and that's fine, I'm a nomad, because I do go. I've done content in a couple of other sectors before I found the beef sector. Right now, when I came over here back in the day, you had to make your own bones, right? And if you've been around here for a while, you know I made my own bones. I don't have a problem with making myself known anywhere I go. I don't have to clout chase off of anybody or anything. When I found the beef sector, it was because YouTube had it going down my community feed. And the first Monet said MU pays bills, child. And the first video I saw, hey Monet, hey True Black, by the way, and hey everybody, if you came in the room, please hit the like button. But anyway, just a little piece of my own personal B sector history. I didn't have to go up under nobody and follow behind nobody and blah 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 and blah blah blah. Right? I already knew how to swing and bang when I came to this sector, because I was in the old. Let me make it clear, in the old black sector first, right? I had already been doxxed when I came over here, right? That's how deep it go over there. It's not it's beef, but not this kind of beef, right? And so anyway, uh first video I saw, I think, was VS video or something like that. Me and Nicole Tyler came into the sector at the same time because we were doing entertainment news, right, with Tasha K and all of them, right? If you go on my main if you go to my channel and go to the main community, the main channel page, you will see the most highest rated videos that I have is from the entertainment sector, right? And so anyway, I found the beef sector like that. So I made my own bones when I came over. I started making my own videos. I've never been a follower. I've always been a leader. And so now, years later, if you old B sector, you know who I am. Whether you want to call me B sector or not. I done got into it. Almost all the old people around here. I done got into it with everybody, dang near old people. Everybody from VS to Sean Bradley, Jay, a lot of people, right? Not everybody, but a lot of people. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so moving right along. So the chick hits the panel. Now, when she comes up, she's really, really cocky. And so, I mean, the way that she was sounding like we're just a bunch of nobodies over here, a bunch of weaklings over here, because she said, this what y'all call the beef sector. I'm gonna run through y'all like it's nothing, and all of this and all of that. And they was wanting to come at her for saying that, because she knows not what she do. Okay, she know not what she do, because people really don't do no research. And I think the way that she jumped on to the beef sector was from watching Tracy, or somebody else that had been venturing to other sectors. Because I understand, Tracy go to other sectors and interact with them, and she not the only one from the B sector that go and interact with other sectors either, right? But they say she's been in the Mo3 sector, and they say she been over there in that black mommy sector over there. If you guys are familiar with that black mommy sector over there, those women are stuck. It's something wrong with them. For them to be mothers, there's something wrong with them, right? Just let me say that. And so anyway, and then the Mo3 sector is what it is. I heard somebody on the panel say that the Mo3 sector is calling themselves the baby beef sector. I don't know why. I don't know why, but okay. But because I don't go over there at all. I don't either one of them, but I done heard them, of course, right? So anyway, she said, we ain't nothing over here. She gonna go through us. So she get to talking a little longer, and then somebody else pops up on the panel, or down in the chat or something like that, and they was like, basically she trouble, and it sounded like she might be a few screws short of a six pack, but she one of them kind of people that that's kind of like, oh, and they say she is possibly associated with GX over there, and I mean, anything come out of that Mo 3 sector or that new black sector or that mommy sector, and the way they say that, it sounds like she obsesses over people. And so, and then, when you find people that obsessively allegedly stalk people, it's a problem, right? And so it sounds like she could possibly be one of them kind of persons because somebody else jumped on the panel named Mona or something like that. And she didn't like S. Hutchinson. But before she start, trying to pick with S. Hutchinson, because she said she a troll and her, she's from across the pond, and because she got the whole accent and everything. But she was saying that basically the lady was trouble, right? And um, I'm thinking, well, if she went on the cruise and she, boarded the cruise up under Tracy, right? Did she board that cruise to, try to assimilate into the B sector? Does she really like Tracy, or was she really going after, MU? Because, MU and other people feel like this lady done stalked her, right? Now, my thing is, okay, now they said MU said, now I didn't hear this. They said MU said that the lady was knocking on her door and running, right? I'm thinking they nigga knocking on the cruise ship. I'm like, what the hell? And so bye. And I saw the size of that woman and her husband, and I was like, wow. I felt like Jay Wilson. Well, shoot, MU's room had to be close to an exit or something, because baby, hey Jace. And so, but then I heard him say, Jay Wilson said he seen the woman eating red cake with her hand and all of this and all of that. He said he seen the woman. Yeah, that's right, girl. Said he seen the woman talking to herself, right? And then she even said that she saw MU or something like that, and she it was a go or something like that. And the reason why she said it was a go, as in for her to go after MU, even though they have history, right? Because Tracy was speaking to the woman, and MU was nervous about that, and she whispered something to Tracy, so she felt like that was a go for her. So I'm like, it didn't make sense, but I'm like, what? What is you talking about, right? So it really kind of, and she said that, she likes Tracy, she's a fan of Tracy's, and then it kind of sounded like she wanted to, try to drive a wedge between Tracy and MU, So anyway, MU said that the woman was stalking her, right? So the now I didn't realize that MU and this woman they've run into each other before, right? They've had a thing before, right? Now I have had somebody stalk me for years on YouTube, right? Now I don't know what I would do. Now we know that that MU be spinning narrative. She always spin narratives to make herself be a victim. She swears she's a part of the sobriety sector now, but sometimes some of her behaviors are suspect. Even Jay Wilson said she was acting a little jittery, but he did say she said she had anxiety. Uh, what some people thought she was tweaking, but like I said, let me get to this other part, right? So I think the lady is clout chasing. I think that she could possibly be obsessed with MU to the point to where she's stalking her, because it seemed like she a few from the way that she was sounding on Jay Wilson Powder. It sounded like she is a few beers short of a six pack, okay? And then from what the other lady was saying, if that was true, what she was saying about that woman, she wanted them online stalker people that you know, that'll just go too far, right? The ones that what's that stuff they do when they call the police to your house and say you threatening people and stuff? She seemed like she one of them people, right? That's what it sounded like. And she's thinking for some reason that we are weak over here, and she's gonna go through all of us. Number one, when you have one of them people that are SWAT people and all of this and all that, and that and then her husband, he don't look like he know better. So honey, maybe they a duo, child. I don't know really what's going on. But girl, let me tell you something. When you come over here with all that, now you ain't got to worry about me beefing with you, because I don't beef and I ignore people like you. But let me give you fair warning. Some of these people in the beef sector, they're a different type of animal, okay? They will get you and your husband locked up. So anyway, you better stick with MU. Okay, you better leave Tracy alone because Tracy run down on you. So anyway, let me go to my second part. So the second part of my title is MU spooked? Like I said, I have been cyber stalked for years from a person that followed me from sector to sector, because they first started stalking me in the old black sector, right? They even followed me over here, right? And so well, I'm getting ready to explain it to you, Tropical Punch, right? So this is the reason why she may be spooked, right? Now we know that she seems like she's how can I put this? Not the sharpest knife in the drawer, but she is good at playing victim. But if you have been stalked by somebody online and then you bought a cruise ship and you see that person and their husband in person, if you somebody, hey, get you girl, if you somebody like MU, yeah, you'll be spooked. I can see her being spooked coming from her. But now what I don't understand, that's a big old woman compared and her husband compared to MU, by the way, too, right? And chat, why does she have a video on her channel talking about something she went and she set up on a pound? I wanted to know what the chick meant by she went picking cotton for her birthday. I'm like, girl, huh? She even got a video like it. I'm like, ugh. But anyway, I don't even want to dwell on it too long because girl. But anyway, this is why I can see why she would be spooked. You know what I mean? This woman has done stuff to her online, and now she sees her on a cruise ship, right? And so if you somebody like MU, okay, you're gonna be spooked. But Jay Wilson asked a good question. He said, if this lady really was, if you felt like but she's quick to put paperwork for people online. Who you talking about, Journeys? The other woman or MU? And if you talking about MU, how we know she ain't had no paperwork on her before? I don't know these people, Journey. This is just my take on it, child. I don't know the history of either one of them, child. Right? So anyway, y'all made me forget what I was gonna say. The MU look spooked in the pool with Erica's husband. I don't know, Levon. I don't know. I didn't see MU in the pool with Erica's husband. I don't know. Was she in the pool with Erica's husband? Child, I don't know. But anyway, one or two things could be going on here, right? She could be spinning a narrative, right? The lady could have seen her do something, because and then she might not be spooked. She maybe just maybe she feel like the woman got some video of her doing something she wasn't supposed to be doing. They said something about alcohol. They said something about her getting with some of the cruise ship guys or something like that. But if she not married, I don't see a problem with that. And drinking was not her drug of choice, right? From what I understand. But if you're supposed to be sober, you're supposed to abstain from alcohol and illegal substances, right? So maybe she got some kind of footage of her doing that. You know, who knows? And then it sounded like, and it took a week for MU to come out and tell her story, right? She was spooked. She couldn't tell Tracy on the ship. She couldn't tell nobody. I agree with Jay Wilson. Why you didn't tell nobody? You could have told me. You could have told Sean Bradley. You could have told Tracy. You could have told some of the other ladies. You could have told anybody. And so she said what she did was call Don Cato. Like Jay Wilson said, the Don Cato guy, he's already in California. How was he going to help you in international waters? Like what he's supposed to do, right? And so called cruise ship police. But anyway, but but anyway, she said she called him, right? And so I don't know why. So that sounds kind of suspect right there. I think that is absolutely plausible. That she recognized the Erica chick, and if she wasn't scared of her, she did feel like she was watching her. And when she came home, she got to thinking about it for a while, and she don't know if the girl got something on her or not. So let her come out here and spin this narrative about her being stalked, but for whatever reason she couldn't tell nobody, right? Now my thing is, if you just would have told Tracy, if you really felt like that Erica chick was following you, Tracy, I think Tracy would have handled it, because we know Tracy ain't no wussy. We know Tracy ain't weak around here, okay? And Tracy she will click out on you, right? I do believe Tracy will click on your butt, right? And as well as other people would have asked her what was going on, right? And so anyway, uh, and I'm glad you said that, Jace. Okay, so there's that scenario. Why don't you tell nobody if you're really that afraid? And the other scenario for me is that what if she's spinning a narrative, like I said, because she don't know what that girl got on her. She do know who the girl is. What if she trying to spin this narrative in art because Don Cato is now asking her questions about what happened on the cruise ship? Do you see what I'm saying? So what if she trying to create this whole drama because we know she good at playing victim? What if she don't want Don Cato to know that she was getting with some of the guys on the cruise or whatever it is that she don't want him to know? What if she came out here with this whole thing in order to stop him from asking questions because he want to know what the heck she was doing on the cruise? And I heard that she supposed had been through with this guy, but you can tell that she wasn't through with that guy from the beginning, right? And so right, she's powerful. Right, right. You know what I mean? And so what if that's going on? But if she is spooked by the girl and she took down her channel, the only reason that I could think that she would do something like that if she's for real about this is because that girl is one of them kind of stalkers that do not know how to leave you alone. She one of them kind of stalkers like that cat piss crazy demon over there that just don't have no chill, and maybe the girl don't want to, maybe MU don't want to deal with it. Either that or she spinning this narrative because she don't want Don Cato to know what was really going on. But as far as the girl trying to get in the B sector, yes, in conclusion, I do think she clout chasing. Levon said MU line on the girl like she did on. Now I don't know what happened between her and Miss Cruiser because I didn't listen to any of that commentary. If it wasn't for what I heard on Jay Wilson about do y'all really want to let somebody in like that, which is really what I'm trying to circle back around to. The purpose of the video is, whatever she got going on with MU, honey, they grown. And if you online and you talking smack and people talking smack to you, sometimes you are gonna run up on the stalker. You know what I mean? And she real good at playing a victim, so she ought to know how to handle her business, right? Didn't she have who was that she had in court not too long ago? Kiki, right? The girl Kiki, right? But anyway, I'm sure if she really wanted to do something, you would think that she could actually get something done about the situation. And so, as far as her and Miss Cruiser, I don't know what that was about. The only thing I heard about her and Miss Cruiser was when Miss Cruiser did that interview with Sean Bradley, and she was saying, or either Miss Cruiser was talking. It might not been on Sean Bradley, but they said MU took a picture with Miss Cruiser and she was dancing around or something like that, and now she got a problem with Miss Cruiser. I don't know what that's about because I ain't heard that commentary, right? And I really don't care because I don't talk about MU like that. But the reason why I was talking about this today, I'm not either, Levant. It seemed like that chick is clout chasing. But when you got all these testimonials about people trying to come into this sector and they can't piss crazy, you might want to leave them alone. But I bet you 9 times out of 10, she gonna find somebody up in this sector, and we probably know who it is, that is gonna give her the time of day, and then she gonna be off and running. She'll finally, circle around to, certain people's channels that don't mind troublemakers. You know what I mean? Because that's how they make their money off of other people's troublemaking, and then they try to insert themselves into the drama. Do you see what I'm saying? So, yeah, you know, you know a lot of them do. I do a lot of this crap with them fair lawsuits. The thing about some people though is when you get people like this chick that's trying to clout chase herself into the sector, some of them people they really don't care about stuff like that because there's something wrong with them for real. And if it's something wrong, it's a whole lot. It's a whole lot of people over here already, and people there's something wrong with them. Do you see what I'm saying? And so, all people evidently all you got to do today is be a troll and get on people's nerves or not. Get on people's nerves, find the right channel, get on people's nerves. Then after a while, you're a everyday name over here, like MU did, okay, like a couple of people have did, okay. So that's pretty much all you got to do to get your start today, as opposed to making your bones like you used to have to at one point in time over here, right? So anyway, time will tell, and see what this chick is gonna do. We just have to wait and see, right? And so, MU claimed Cruiser filmed her and Tracy arrival to the port without her permission, but MU was lying because she knew Cruiser was live and asked Cruiser to wait for them. Oh, is that right, Levon? Now, see, I didn't know that's what they were into it about. I didn't. So, like, is she really scared of this chick? Is that why she put her channel? She put her channel down or put it incognito or whatever. Because, like I said, every time you will run it, I mean, if the chick really is cat piss crazy as she sound, then maybe you don't want to deal with her. You know what I mean? Because I told y'all about when I told y'all the Death Star was riding over here, and I tried to warn y'all about that, and y'all really don't fool with that thing like that over there. But there are a lot of people like that. Do you see what I'm saying? See, the Death Star and them and a couple of them, they came from the like I told y'all before, they originally came from the what's that man's name? He in jail now. They came from the Nature Boy sector, and they destroyed themselves going after each other in that sector. Okay, so they have to start assimilating in the other sectors because of all of this crazy stuff that they did to one another, right? And they're still doing it, today, from what I understand. I mean, they decimated the Nature Boy sector because they decimated themselves, and so now they're in other sectors trying to do the same thing. And then I heard that that lady might possibly be associated with GX over there. So if those are kind of people that this type of person is fooling with, that they say birds of a feather flock together, child. You got to consider the source, right? Y'all, please hit the like button. I appreciate it. Thank you. You got to consider the source, right? And so I'm talking a little fast because I'm trying to get out of here. But the last thing I want to talk about is what is her name? Is the Burberry challenge, right? The Burberry challenge, right? And I call it the Burberry challenge because I don't want to mention this chick's name either, but y'all know who I'm talking about. They had a challenge. The Was it Friday night or Saturday night? It was a challenge that oh Lord, Lady Tears won. Lady Tears t-shirt design. She won the challenge. They chose her for the best designed over there on that challenge. Now we know that anytime there's a challenge, there's going to be some drama after the challenge, right? But from what I understand, at first, people was real positive about the challenge, and then stuff starting to pop off. Now, I think that almost everybody looked decent on that challenge. There are some people, yeah, they said the challenge almost didn't happen. And then they said the Burberry lady, she got upset because Bigums, kept bragging about if I didn't come over there, you wouldn't have had a challenge or something like that, right? I didn't go all off into it. I just been hearing spots here and there, right? And so, and so, you know, I think that it was I tried to red ball it, and it seemed like it was a pretty good challenge. I think that almost all the ladies look nice. Almost all the ladies look nice. Uh, except for that person I saw over there. Looked like she was wrapped in mustard colored gift wrapping paper. I, 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 I just child. But anyway, I seen that, and then the other thing, um, can somebody tell me why Smash It had a Burberry scarf wrapped around her body? Was that supposed to be like a shirt or something? Is that the style in New York? Because I was confused about that. I'm not even making a joke. I would really like to know if people are wrapping scarves around themselves nowadays and wearing them as shirts. I don't understand. And then after that, people were talking good about her channel, the Burberry lady. I think she is just trying to get attention to herself or get attention to her channel because y'all know she's been trying forever for years to get attention to that channel. And maybe she thinking this is the opportunity by going at people that supposedly supported her or whatever. But oh girl, it's a lot going on. But I mean, why does she look like she was a flying saucer circling around the planet Saturn or something with that big old hat on? Then she had that scarf wrapped around her body. Then she Hey T Lounge. Yeah, you know I'm talking about the Lady T. I'm talking about Lady T's um t-shirts and design. That's who won the challenge, right? But Lady T looked real good. She should have won the challenge, right? So anyway, y'all ain't doing that in New York, Vinny VC or Vicky or whatever. Okay, so she had that hat on, looking like the planet Saturn. Okay, and then she had on this hat looking like she was going to a safari. I'm like, girl, is you finna go to Africa and shoot some lions, tigers, and birds? Oh my, like what is really going on? But anyway, child, I said, oh Lord, but okay. Okay, okay. Other than that, other than that, the most thing that I saw, the only argument I had, or only critique I had as far as that channel goes is what has transpired ever since the challenge was over with. Okay, not the hats, even though they were bad, right? But and the scarf wrapped around her body like it was a shirt or whatever. It's all the attention seeking and the drama and or clout chasing that has gone on since the challenge, right? Because she remind me of one of them people that how you may have grown up, or you as a child, you grow up and you're not used to having nothing, and when you get grown, you finally got something, and you can't stop bragging about it because you ain't never had nothing, but you got a little something now, and you gotta let the world know that you got a little something, but it ain't never really enough because you ain't never got over the fact that you didn't have nothing as a child. She seemed like she one of them people to me. You know what I mean? But anyway, child, I was like, I didn't understand what was going on with some of that stuff that I saw over there. But okay, girl. Oh Lord, oh Lord, oh you're very thirsty, Black Beauty. I agree with that, cause I was like, "Child, are you okay?" But girl, that hat, and she was knocking over the stuff down on the counters in the kitchen. I was like, "Oh Lord, is that rocking hats like that in New York? Is that what's going on?" Cause honey, if that's the case, just let me go on and stay down here with my little country self and my little country spot, honey. If that's what I got to do, cause oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord. But it seemed like the challenge was really about her. She wanted to show off her fashions. Maybe she should have awarded herself the $200 or something. Child, I heard that Blackberry child. I didn't understand. I would agree if she had something new. Uh, something now, right? If she had something that, right. The tea lounge. I agree. It was like just real thirsty. It was a lot going on, and it was. Oh, but honey, that mustard color. I'm gonna get off that right now, but then let me tell you this before I get out of here, right? Oh, let me tell y'all two things. The first thing I want to tell y'all is that I previewed a video today um on the channel earlier. It's concerning an update about update and a recap of the Kanika Jenkins case. I appreciate you guys' support. If y'all guys would take a moment and look at the first video that I dropped today, which I premiered it. It was a pre-recorded video. I did premiere it or whatever, right? It's on the community wall. I appreciate if you guys go over there and take a look at it. It would mean a lot to me because I'm trying to start doing a lot more downloads so I can still come and talk and give my commentary about the beef sector. I figured if I download some other subjects, it will give me. I won't, it won't feel like I'm doing two videos in one day, right? Because one video is pre-recorded. But anyway, y'all go check that out. The video is posted on my community wall. It's like I said, it's a update and a recap concerning the Kanika Jenkins case. Y'all go check that out. It's good. Y'all know if y'all been watching me for a while that I have uh been up and down the Kanika Jenkins uh rabbit hole for years, right? And so thank you, Levon. I appreciate it, right? And so the last thing I want to say is let me tell you something, girl. The mustard colored girl. Now, it's such a thing as being fitted or size or however you want to put it, being fitted for a bra, right? Look, sometimes I'm not, and I really mean this, and I'm not trying to say it in a bad way. You know, some people, I, I, I don't know, but people get too immersed in the lies that people be that the supporters be feeding them. And I think that maybe sometimes the supporters don't want to be mean to their favorite content creator, so they just go along to get along, right? And so maybe that's what's going on here. But it's not cool to lie to somebody. Now y'all know good and dang on well that girl. I mean, so are you losing weight and gaining weight at the same time? But anyway, what you need to do is you need to go get fitted for a bra. I don't know why nobody in your real life or why nobody on your online life ain't telling you like, look, you need to be better put together. And just cause they make a thing in your size don't mean you supposed to wear it. Okay? But there are places you can go, especially if you live in a city, or you can Google somewhere where you can go and get fitted for a bra, right? Because I know when I was coming up, my grandmom used to make clothes, and but she took and had us fitted, even though she made clothes. She went and had us fitted for bras. It's stuff like that they used to do, when back when I was young. Right? I don't know if people so much as do that stuff for their kids anymore. I'm sure there are some people that still do that, you know what I mean? But if you need help, go get yourself some help. You ain't got to come out here looking like a fool and having these people lie to you, and you know they lying to you, but it's making you feel better because you know you're really not doing nothing to help yourself. And who tells the world that they got something called a bed desk? I never heard of a bed desk before. You know what I mean? I started to Google it, but I'm thinking a bed desk. What in the hell is a bed desk? Is it for bedridden people? Like, what is going on with that? But anyway, child, look. You too young to be looking like that, girl. And I'm telling you this, and I'm not roasting, and I'm not gagging, and I ain't dragging. I'm just saying, my God. You know what I mean? You got to do more than take a shot. Yeah, okay, Victoria's Secret will give you an accurate bra fitting. Okay, Desiree. Yeah, go find you somewhere, Google you somewhere to where you can be properly measured and fitted for a bra. You see what I'm saying? And that way you won't come out here looking a mess. Okay? Especially when you're so young. And it don't make no sense. But anyway, and I realize you young, you want to look like the rest of the girls, but honey, let me tell you something. Some stuff is just not for you. All right. And you always want to look your best, and that cellophane wrapping you had around yourself, girl, that is not for you. Okay. And I still don't understand, if you say you on a weight loss journey, why is you telling people you eating Popeyes and calzones and all this and all that? Because just because you taking a shot, that don't mean you gonna keep losing weight. You gonna plateau and you ain't going in the gym no more. Like you're doing nothing to help yourself to the point to where you were so big at one point in time you couldn't fit behind a bed, desk, whatever that is, and now you can fit behind it. I'm like, and what's that? Why are you telling people stuff like that? But anyway, that's the only other thing I had to say about that. Like I said, I wasn't trying to roast and gag or drag or nothing like that. I'm just trying to keep it a buck. Because evidently nobody else ain't telling the girl the truth. Okay. And it don't make no sense. But anyway, that's all I got to say. I'm gonna let y'all go. Thank you guys for joining me. Please hit that like button on your way out the door, okay? And if you want to give me a tip, you can give me a tip in the Cash App tip drawer, or hit that super chat button. Is greatly appreciated. I love you guys. Please be part of the replay gang if you came in late. Don't forget to check out that video that I pre-recorded about Kanika Jenkins. It's over there on my community wall. And I love you guys. Be safe. And I'm going to talk to y'all later. Bye bye. Peace.